What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Amanda Seales today is back on the radar after committing yet another crash out. And of course, we already know what's going on with B. Simone and what's happening with them. And I've noticed that a lot of the women celebrities, when you start to look at them and start to see how they're kind of falling off in the industries, this is not every celebrity, but a lot of the women celebrities at least, like they're doubling down on what is hurting their career. Let me give you an example. Remember Tiffany Henyard? Tiffany Henyard out of Dalton, Illinois. Like, instead of understanding what ruined her career or what the problem was in her career, it really didn't matter what was the problem in the career. The problem was, I'm gonna do whatever I feel like doing, and even if it doesn't work, I would rather do it my way than lose, than change my way and win, right? And I notice so many people have this mentality to where if it's not gonna work my way, I don't even want to win, all right? And I'm gonna tell you, like a person like Amanda Seales, who has so much potential, or what I say had so much potential, she's exactly like this. B. Simone is exactly like this. It's just whatever they feel like they want to do, they're gonna do it, right? Now let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. In the case of Amanda Seales, she has, nobody can hire her for whatever reason. She fell out with Tiffany Haddish, down bad. She was working for a Jewish radio station. And then at the same time, working for the Jewish radio station, she's an avid supporter of Palestine. Of course, you're not going to go to a Jewish radio station and support Palestine and expect to have a damn job. Okay, that's like working at a center that basically is owned by the LGBTQ, and you're preaching laws against homosexuality. Okay, where do you think you're going to end up? You're not going to go there talking about stop the LGBTQ, and they paying you. So they keep firing her ass. And so now she's on her own platform, okay? And when you're on your own platform, you got to make your own money. You got to build your own audience. You have to find a way to be valuable. You got to find a way to give people what they want, all right? Because now you're the boss. You don't have a radio station. You don't have anybody. You're the boss. And so your audience is now your paying customer. Now, let me just say this. I am not a fan of Kamala Harris. I am not a fan of Candace Owens. But some people in the chat rooms, and this is what I understand about commenters and subscribers, people may like to watch your stuff, but they have different opinions. I have people who watch me who are pro-black, those in interracial relationships, and vice versa. But people want to come in and express their opinions, especially on live streams. And so what did Amanda Seales do?
Someone just quoted Candace Owens. Get them out of here right now. Remove them. Do we have any of our moderators here? Humira, I'm going to say this one time to you because you're a loyal watcher. Don't you ever quote Candace Owens in my space again. I'm actually disturbed that you even watch Candace Owens, let alone that you thought it would be appropriate to quote her as somebody worth quoting. It is actually very problematic to me that you are taking in any of her content, let alone considering this a space to use anything that she has to say. Don't let it happen again.
So what happened? Well, she told the moderators, block the person that is mentioning or quoting Candace Owens. Block this person. This person should be blocked. That person should not be coming up talking about Candace Owens on this podcast. And I thought about this, and after looking at B. Simone, and we already know why B. Simone is broke. We already know why Amanda Seales is broke. And the problem just keeps repeating. And I'm seeing this a lot with so-called female online entrepreneurs. And it's just, they just think that they can just disrespect females and that that's okay. Men, we get it. You can't disrespect women and have a platform. But one of the things I notice about Amanda Seales, women just do not care sometimes about how they talk to each other. And then here you are asking those same people for money. Even if somebody didn't like Candace Owens, but the fact that you're talking down to somebody who is basically just using a Candace Owens word or a phrase and you're saying that, it is off-putting, right? And so what it shows to the rest of your audience, like, wow, like, did you see that? Like, that's disrespectful. Like, look at how she treats her audience. I'm gonna just give an example of Mr. Chris Jones, right? The bodybuilder here on the platform. I had a chance to interview him when he was like really blowing up. Give me the first. I did his first interview over a live stream, and he was telling me how important it was to like be nice to your subscribers in person, right? And not. I mean, of course, I can roast here and there if they say something stupid, but whenever I meet people, whenever I come in contact with them, men, women, I always stop and give my followers my full attention. I take pictures, I do little prison poses, whatever, right? Because why? Those are people who actually like you. You're in the business of building a following. So how can you have people, you're trying to earn money from what you're doing, and you're telling somebody they can't use a certain phrase? So what if they like Candace Owens? Like Candace Owens, if you were to go to Candace Owens' live stream and you used Amanda Seales' name, Candace Owens wouldn't ban you because you said Amanda Seales. Because why? Candace Owens is bigger than Amanda Seales. She's so much bigger that if she goes live, Amanda Seales could not even read the entire chat. That's how big Candace Owens is. Like, she's so above that. And then you see a lot of these women out here that keep having the same issues in these industries and why they keep falling. And I'm gonna tell you another thing too. That is why a lot of the women, like, I keep noticing as my years keep growing, I'm getting a lot more female subscribers. And I think that one of the reasons why that is not because I'm necessarily like a great content creator all the time. It's just that some of the female creators are not really appreciative as much of their own audience. Like, look at what B. Simone did. B. Simone tried to run the bag up on women. Like, was trying to like take everything from them, was being rude to them. Like, how you gonna be rude to somebody who's paying your ass? Like, are you silly? I can see like if people like coming for you or making comments or whatever, but to get on camera and say your audience is this and your audience is that and your audience is whatever, and then come around and wonder why you don't have nothing, and then you have that same attitude towards your personal friends, people in the industry talk trash about you. Like, I'm in the entertainment industry over here in a small market, right, in Uganda, and when you're a person that gets known for being difficult and hard to work with, this is a country with not a lot of money, so especially in this industry. Bad news travels like crazy. In America, it's a big enough market. But here, you're immediately out of work. So once it becomes like, you're too hard to work with, nobody really wants to deal with you like that, your opportunities become so small that you eventually can't even stay in the business. And that's typically what you're seeing with Amanda Seales. Her opportunities have become so small that she is damn near like a struggle streamer now. She went from, like, if you think of somebody who got her start, was on the rail in the industry, knows so many people, connected. She's doing a live stream worse than some guys on YouTube. Like, look at the people, like, you look at some of the athletes and entertainers. Look at Cam Newton's podcast. She was on the same level as some of these people in her field that she could get big guests, but nobody wants to work with Amanda Seales. Shannon Sharp, she was on there, then talked about him. Really, what Shannon Sharp should do is what she should be doing. But she's so damn negative, you can't really, like, do you see what I'm saying? And this nasty ass attitude is the reason for it. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy L. Jackson back at it again with an episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.